What's up, guys? This is Godfist here. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, since I've been super busy. I finally had some free time, and I thought I'd talk about One Punch Man Season 2. I'm sure everyone already shat on this anime about its animation, but I thought I'd give my opinion, which I think might be a bit different from other people's. So, as you guys may know, One Punch Man Season 1 was done by the animation studio Madhouse, which is known for their godlike animations like Hunter x Hunter. I don't know if any of you guys seen that X-Men anime. Yeah, they did that. They did all the Marvel anime. I'm not sure about the new ones, but they did the older ones like Wolverine, Iron Man. But their best one by far is X-Men. So when we heard that One Punch Man Season 2 was not going to be done by Madhouse, people were, let's just say, I'm looking for a word. I guess you could say scared or very eerie about it, and rightfully so, because it was going to an animation studio called JC Penney, which I'm not sure, but I don't think they've come up with any like godlike animations, like anything crazy. So it was going to JC staff, and did I say JC Penney? Holy shit, I fucked up. Let me take that out. Now I'm gonna keep that in. That was kind of funny. Holy shit, I said JC Penney. Anyway, that was fucking hilarious. Anyway, it's going to JC staff. So I didn't want to judge until the actual anime came out, in which it did. And so far, from what I've seen, I don't have that much of an issue with the animation style. I mean, the character models do seem a bit off at times. So does the character art, but it's not that bad. To be honest, I wasn't expecting much from JC staff. I wasn't expecting to be on Madhouse's level. There's only two real issues that I have with their animation, and it can be fixed really easily, actually. It's not too big. There's two things. One, their gradient shading, and two, their ghosting. So I'm gonna start with their gradient shading. I mean, I could nitpick about their art style, but I don't want to go too hard. Their art's not too bad. I mean, they were off model a couple of times, but wasn't anything atrocious. It wasn't ugly. So let's start with their gradient shading. The characters look fucking weird, alright? I don't know who came up with this choice of shading. Why couldn't they just stick with the traditional shading that other anime uses? This gradient shade, it just looks weird. I don't know. It makes them look like they're not really human, if that makes sense. It's weird. It's like they're made out of some smooth material. Like, I mean, it just takes away from the whole experience, you know what I mean? I mean, gradient shading isn't always bad, but I don't think it works when you use it on someone's skin. Especially Saitama's bald head. It just doesn't look right. Oh, another issue I meant to bring up was CGI. I don't know if they just got lazy, but almost every robot character is literally just CGI. It's like they didn't even draw the robot characters. Genos. I can understand if it's like a giant robot and you want to make them CGI, okay. But making a cyborg like Genos CGI is like a mixture of traditional animation, which is his human parts, and then his robot parts is just CGI. It just looks weird. And they just got completely lazy. I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little cool, but it just looks out of place in some situations. Like, come on, man. So here's my main issue. This one bothers me more than anything in this whole anime. This one just kills me. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but you guys probably did notice. On episode 1, Genos was fighting this giant robot monster, and he was punching really fast. And his punches were blurry to basically convey the speed of his punches, which is probably how it would look in real life. I don't wanna lie, you probably won't even see them. But they do this a lot. When people attack rapidly, it gets blurry. Like, they move in a blur, so you can't really see. This animation style is called ghosting. I fucking hate ghosting. It's ugly. It's like, no. No, bro. Don't do that. Bleach does that a lot. Well, did that a lot. I mean, they don't have an anime anymore, so yeah. But Bleach did that a lot. And it never really bothered me with Bleach because I guess I wasn't really that nitpicky at the time. But now that I know a bit more about animation, I don't like that attack. I believe Dragon Ball Super did that once. It was during a Goku versus Caulifla fight, but it was in a broadcast version. Once that shit came out on Blu-ray, they took that out and they basically traditionally animated with basically they use a different technique to convey their speed, which I think is way more better than ghosting. They use animation smears, so you see it in a lot of old anime, still used today. It was used a lot in Dragon Ball Super Broly, and it just looks cooler than ghosting. Ghosting just looks weird. It just looks weird, man. I don't know. And I feel like when you use ghosting, it's to hide the fact that they're not putting any effort into moving the characters at all. They just make multiple layers of the characters in different positions to give them the illusion that they're actually moving or something like that. And it just looks lazy. When you actually use the animation, the smears, the speed, I don't know the correct naming for it, but the animation smears to convey speed, it just looks way more cooler. Like, imagine Fist of the North Star, Kensho's signature move, 100 crack fist. Or for you JoJo fans, imagine Jotaro doing his Uda Uda attack. Imagine it being ghosted. It would not look as cool. It would look pretty ugly. If Dragon Ball used that a lot, oh my god, no, I don't even want to imagine that. That's the biggest issue with me for this season. Is the ghosting technique. It's ugly. I just wish, I don't know why they would use it. This is a seasonal anime, right? I mean, they had so much time to produce this anime. It's not like another anime like Black Clover or you know, it's not a weekly anime that has to shit out an episode every week. So there's no reason for this to be that bad. This is a seasonal anime, meaning they had almost all the time in the world. They could have put it back, had all the time in the world to get this thing right, and they didn't. It's ugly. So, do I like One Punch Man Season 2? Yeah, I do. The story's fucking good so far. I heard a lot of complaints that they're taking stuff out of the manga or is inconsistent with the manga. But, from someone that hasn't read the manga, I think they're doing a pretty decent job. I'm really interested in the character Garo. I don't know how strong he's going to get later on, but I thought he was going to be a threat to Saitama. That was until he got one-shotted earlier in the season. But I'm really invested in this character. Every time he's on screen, I'm sitting at the edge of my seat, waiting to see what this dude is going to do next. He's just an interesting character. I mean, he's a farmer. So far, like, he hasn't even had his climactic battle yet, and I like him way more than I liked Boros. I mean, I'm gonna be 100% honest. The reason why I like Boros from Season 1, because you gotta admit, this dude was literally a Super Saiyan. He was a Super Saiyan Cyclops. You seen his hair? He had that Broly haircut. This dude even went Super Saiyan 3, so you can't deny that this man was a Super Saiyan. I thought he was pretty cool. He had a technique that I think is capable of destroying stars. So yeah, he's literally a Super Saiyan. And he was power scaled to be, I think, stronger than Namek Saga Frieza, so Saitama was no goddamn joke if he killed him that easily. But here's the thing, Boros only lasted 2 episodes. There's only so much you can do with a villain for 2 episodes. Garo, on the other hand, he's around for the whole season. They're building his character up, and they're doing a damn good job. He has backstory, the reason why he's doing this shit. I mean, Boros, you know, he's a typical Saiyan. He just wants to fight and stuff like that. He wants to find a challenge, which is basically the same as Saitama. I think the reason why Boros probably wasn't built up in Season 1, because Season 1 was probably more focused on Saitama. And that doesn't seem to be the case with Season 2. Season 2 is focused on the other characters, since we already know what Saitama's all about. And that gives him more time to explore other heroes and, more importantly, the villain, Garo. So we see what this dude's all about. And he's a martial artist that basically wants to become the strongest. He's like an evil version of Goku. And he has an interesting standpoint. on his opinions with heroes and villains, which kind of drives me to believe he's a psychopath. So this dude, this dude is angry that on movies and comic books and TV shows that heroes are always seen as the victors and villains always lose. So that made him sympathetic towards villains. So now he wants to become one, or a monster to be exact, meaning he sort of wants to abandon his humanity. And that way, I relate him more to Akuma from Street Fighter. But we have to see what he's capable of. He's pretty strong. He's taken out multiple S-class heroes. Of course, Saitama one-shotted him, but come on to Saitama. But Garo seems to have forgotten. Like, Saitama knocked him out so hard, Garo forgot that he even was knocked out by Saitama. But if he remembers, he's probably going to try to surpass Saitama. So that's basically... I really don't care much about the monsters. I just want to see what's Garo going to do next. The monsters are cool and all, but what's Garo going to do next? But I actually think having the monsters there is actually decent. If they were just focused on Garo, I think it'd probably get dry. Having multiple threats, like everyone's focused on the monsters, but they don't know that there's this regular human just bodying everyone, and no one even notices that he's just secretly going around and just bodying people. And he, like, the dude's probably a bigger threat than the monsters. Who knows? So I just find the story of this season interesting. So the animation isn't that good, but the story's really nice. So I guess if that's what I care about, people probably would tell me to read the manga, which I will do in the future, but I want to give the anime a chance to. It's not horrendous. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not bad either. It's not the worst thing in the world is what I'm trying to say. So I'm willing to, you know, mess with the anime a bit more and enjoy it, I guess, because I'm actually enjoying it. I think for me, this is me personally, I know this is going to be a controversial statement to certain anime fans, but I can't wait for the dub to drop. Usually what I do is that I didn't watch I didn't watch One Punch Man until the dub dropped, but I've been waiting for season 2 for so long. I said, fuck it, I'm not going to wait for the dub. I need to watch this right now. Like, there's certain anime that I won't wait for the dub to come out. Like Dragon Ball Super, I couldn't wait for that. I had to watch it right then and there. Because it's Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball. I had to watch it. Other animes, I'll wait for the dub to drop. You know, just casual. Like Attack on Titan, I'll wait for that dub. So, but One Punch Man, usually I would wait for the dub, but I waited so long for this season. Very impatient. I deserve to see this right now. So I said, you know what? Fuck it, let's watch it subbed. And I'm having a damn good time. This week they didn't drop an episode, so I thought this is probably a good opportunity to make a comeback to my channel. And what better anime to talk about right now than One Punch Man? Actually, it's probably not a good idea to talk about. I don't think anyone's talking about it anymore. Who knows? But I just wanted to get this off my chest. And I say this all the time, but I'm really going to try my best to upload. I'm going to have to take time from my gaming channel to do so, which I think videos like these are more easier to produce. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on One Punch Man Season 2. Main thing that bothers me, again, is the ghosting. Just stop it, please. Well, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next One Punch Man video. Peace.